Greetings and salutations, my name is Kartosael and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are playing the Crwban and the Beacon of Ingenuity. And we already got a anomaly. Sensor echoes have indicated the presence of some kind of unidentified object deep within the atmosphere of this gas giant. Research it. You know we want to. So, last episode I asked about the changes to the audio, and just a small reminder, I record Stellaris in batches of 2 episodes each. So if you have commented on that, then I have not been able to see that just yet. If you really hated it, then I'm sorry. You kind of have to suffer this one as well. If you liked it, then, well, all the better. If you didn't really care, then, well, you don't really care. So, previous episode we had made contact with the Empire of Suggest, as well as the Denogian autocracy. One of them wants to be a friend, the other one wants to murder us in the face. So, you know, there's that. They look like they also prefer cold worlds. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? No. Look like a cold world. Continental. I can actually see that. Wow. Continental. So there's no direct competition. Didn't check it with you either. Alpine. Oh, bollocks. That is direct competition. So they might see this world and be like, ooh. Oh, that's a really big pain. We've got iron thrusters. Betharian power plant, yes. There's just, as soon as that comes up, there's really no reason to do anything else. I think you have Betharian? Yeah. We'll also get tile blockers soon. Ability to remove them, that is.
Research concluded.
Deflectors, amazing. Synchronized defenses really do increase the power of stations, but sentinel point really. Sentinel point defenses. If we come against something with missiles, they will wreck us. Without these, as the great balancer of the missiles, they are extremely powerful. Unless there is sentinel point defense, in which case they're not really all that. So, crashed cruiser. The shattered remnants of a cruiser-sized starship can be detected in a decaying orbit deep inside the atmosphere of Rubis 6. It appears to have ventured far into the gas giant's atmosphere, perhaps in a desperate attempt to evacuate a pursuer. Escape. Only to be crushed by the atmospheric pressure. The vessel is too deep to be salvaged, but a structural scan of the wreckage has provided us with interesting engineering data. Of course, the question arises, how do we know what cruiser-sized ships are? We only have corvettes. Junkyard. The asteroid was evidently used as a junkyard by someone at some point in the distant past. Well, isn't that specific? All manner of discarded machinery and metallic refuse have been deposited inside the asteroid's weak gravity well, being slowly pulled into the jumble of debris that now covers the surface. There is nothing of particular value to be found here, but a lot of the metal could be salvaged by a mining station. And this is where? Not horrible. Again, if you put like something like an outpost over yonder, you have those two, and that one probably too far away. A man can dream, though. You have a lot of credits, by the way. Well, this is good. It's just, I don't know.
System survey concluded.
Cool, cool. Right. Go to beer, because beer. Again, I would kinda like to
System survey concluded
rename my
incident.
systems, but I'm going to decay more. We're going to die. We are going to die. I'm quite sure of it. We're going to follow the ship.
Project concluded.
Okay. We are not going to die. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Isn't that great? We have the gene clinic. which kind of trumps this guy, to be honest, because it increases the growth speed. And again, I do kind of want a lot of robots here, because this is going to be a robot, and this is going to be a robot. These are probably going to end up being used for energy, in all fairness. So we took a bit of a dip of one on our engineering and physics. Well, we did get a lot of...
System survey concluded.
Oh, okay. Well, that was not a lot. We know that there's a race there, so there's no way we can really expand in this direction. They are friends. Well, friendly at least. They're cordial, which basically means we don't really need to worry too much about them. So I would like to discover this and this path. This ship will adventure that way, and this one will continue that direction. You, of course, will continue where you were. You are preparing a third planet, which does not float my boat. Oh, there's a world here they would like. I might just plop down a outpost here just to prevent them from taking this. It's a bit of a dick move, I know, but I prefer that than they encroaching upon my territory. That would, however, require a lot of resources, including... Oh, look at that. Some kind of unknown structures are floating in this gas giant's upper atmosphere. They appear to be using aerostatic lift to remain buoyant. Research it. But if I can claim this, we'll also get a lot of potential area for ourselves, which I otherwise wouldn't really get anytime soon. Of course, in due time, I might just take the continental world for myself. Can I see what your race is all about? I can't, can I? Would you like a migration?
Anomaly found.
I don't think I can have a migration. Oh, that's not in here. That's here. Migration. You would not, because you're an harmonious collective. Okay. Pity. Aerostat colonies. A ruined network of aerostat colonies, dating back at least 3 millennia, can be found in low orbit of this gas giant. Their original function appears to have been gas mining, but they have since been abandoned and reoccupied by many different races and pirate groups. The colonies have been thoroughly stripped of anything even remotely viable, but the mere fact they are still aloft after all this time makes them an interesting subject of engineering research. Which was where exactly? Beer. Hello, cat. I think you probably heard him. He's basically begging for me to. Fine, you can go in my lap if you want to, stupid creature. Do you want to? Of course, now he's like, meh. Whatever, I'll just walk away. Cats. Right, in that case, let's plow on. Is this going? This is. I guess this is going to lead. Oh right, you were like heaven.
System survey concluded.
By the way, I have a lot of minerals. I just noticed. Should probably do something with that. Like build a couple more corvettes, just to be sure. I should probably upgrade them with deflectors. Well, all in due time. You're going up. Could also go up like that, but too much effort. I'll let that do it because I really want to know what's up here. You're almost done building the agrobots, the actual agrobot this time. I did consider building another colony ship, but you know, the whole problem with the more colonies, the more everything starts to cost. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Beacon of Ingenuity. Led by scientists, blah blah blah, they call themselves the Committee for the Advancement of Science. They are materialists. Their members have been pushing hard for the advancements of the sciences. Oh, really? I wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, my word. a disgruntled faction, that's not the button I was looking for, will be a source of trouble, but one that approves of the government actions could prove useful. Oh, isn't that amazing? They are at 62% happiness, science without boardings, 3 science treaties. Stay ahead of the curve and not allow any fellow empires to be more than equivalent. Okay, AI allowed yours traditional discovery, so they're pretty happy already, which is nice. And the more people we know, the more we can do that. Xenophile, Xenophile, and Pacifist, but also tying to having lots of friends, I think.
Research
I don't know,
concluded.
didn't really get those factions before. Okay, I'm not expecting to find any of that
System
nearby.
survey concluded.
Okay, we have the ability to remove mountain ranges and to remove glaciers. Which is most relevant? Glaciers. They're on the Bavarian stone. There's like 2 mountain ranges and 5 glaciers. So that's an easy pick. 0 months remaining. What? Right. Weird. You were done sciencing, then go science over here. Yeah, I'm starting to hurt a little bit for minerals. No access. Oh, the bloody
Research
bugger.
concluded.
Well, he basically did what I wanted to do to him, so... really couldn't be angry at that. Oh, but I definitely am. Oh, that's painful. That is painful. Especially if you're going to colonize that, and this system falls out of my range. I can't do anything here unless I destroy this fleet of 4,000. Oh, that's a kick in the groin, all right. Extra weaponry systems. It's just allowing the mass drive for weapons. I think I'm actually going towards destroyers. Yeah, for no obvious reason. Because colonizing this would help a little bit.
Concluded.
Pop construction, yay! Yeah, you're not staying over there. You're going over there. Yeah, you're going over there. Lovely. And now, again, the wrong one. I'm not used to building robots. We'll build another agri-pop. It will go over there. So these will be energy, and we'll need another pop over there. And then we'll have fleshed out the planet rather well. Still 2 extra tile blockers to contend with, but you know. Actually, might as well start building a power plant here. Yes, I am aware of such facts. Thank you.
Construction project concluded.
Good.
System
Increases my
survey
fleet's
concluded.
power a wee bit.
Horizons expanded.
Why did you not research this? Science and precursor activity. Yeah, you should totally research that. Right, you. Wait, you still haven't researched that? Oh, sure you did. Oh, okay, and you can actually do this. Yeah, you can. Awesome. Right, now we have leader experience gain. Ah, look at that. I think, by the way, the next one we're going for is actually going to be diplomacy. Because friends. This is going to be the way we do it. This. Oh, they had a pop growth.
Concluded.
In time, I have learned, thanks to my brother mainly, who actually noticed it, that the borders, they expand every so often. This is because of population growth. So the border is just the size of the border is dictated by the amount of population actually on that system. So that makes big planets even more relevant. So a vessel of some kind has crashed into the surface of this asteroid. Wreckage from the craft can still be found within the impact crater. See what you can learn. And you have done that. Great. Now you are going to definitely build this mining station, and this research station, and that mining station. And that one. And that one. In that order, please. Right, you are an amazingly large world. But it will require droids to actually colonize that. League Prison Complex. The ruins of a large prison complex have been discovered in Alliance 7A. This hostile world seems to have served as some kind of maximum security penal colony in the First League. Penal. As a federal facility, the prison housed convicted felons from across all of the League space. Okay. Surviving records indicate most of the prisoners were guilty of piracy, terrorism and other crimes of extraordinary nature. Fossilized remains from some prisoners can still be found where the cells used to be.
Situation log updated.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is coming from probably one of the most evil person not in power, but a penal facility generally isn't used to starve their prisoners to death. Well, or I've been doing something very wrong. It's 5 engineering. A small scout craft of some kind plowed into the surface of this asteroid millennia ago, creating a shallow canyon. There is no visible cockpit on the ship, leading us scientists to believe it was either piloted by remote or through some kind of primitive artificial intelligence. Although it's too damaged to be salvaged, the ship hasn't been picked clean by looters yet. Ooh, that's amazing. Yeah, I think I'm going to colonize this one. A, to cut off my friends, which sounds horrible, and hopefully we'll get this in range. Because, you know, with the addition of this, we are seriously lacking in the physics department. So you are currently constructing a pub, and only a pub. You should probably also work on a energy power plant, as opposed to any other kind of power plant. We're starting to hurt for credits though. Well, then again, this one's almost finished. There we go.
System survey concluded.
They just What kind of wars can I declare again? I can liberate. Yes. And I can tell you to destroy an outpost, which I could just to fly over and blow it up. Oh, I could vassalize. No one fulfills required conditions. I could make them tributary. I've never done that. A type of subject which is mostly independent but pays 20%, 25% of the monthly energy credits and minerals. Yeah, that will definitely annoy the fudge out of them. Also, stop atrocities. I could screw with them so much. If I become strong enough to actually enforce such things. Which is a big if. But it's interesting to know what kind of wars we can actually wage. Because we're not technically going for conquest. Nor really vassals, tributaries.
Special
sure.
project concluded.
Archaeologists have successfully excavated several starship hulls on the surface of Escola 1. Relics from the massive space battle that took place in the system 2 million years ago, give or take a day. The forces involved were the 2nd and 3rd fleets of the First League Ground Navy. Then where was the first? Well, fighting to contain an incursion by the combined fleet of the Rickham and nomadic warrior species from the Galactic Rim. So they're basically giving a rim job. What began as a minor skirmish quickly escalated to a running fleet battle involving hundreds of ships on both sides. It is impossible to tell which side won. You're still level 3, which means a lot of these things cannot be researched by you, like that one. You can do that one. There we go. You can also do that one. Well, no. I'm going to screw you over here. So I still kind of want to rename this. I think I tried to mention that in the first episode, then no. This
Special
episode, in the
project
beginning of
concluded.
this episode, and I got wildly distracted. And I don't know a name before I read this because I'm kind of distracted again. I just could be anything really. I have the universe. I don't know. The archaeological mission to Elioth 7A has uncovered evidence of what appears to be a failed escape attempt some distance south of the prison complex. A toppled utility vehicle from the prison was found behind a small cliff. Several kilometers beyond that, the remains of several prisoners in stolen pressure suits were huddled together. They seem to have died of asphyxiation when the oxygen supply in their suits ran out. For whatever reasons, the prison authorities evidently saw no reason to collect the bodies. That's
Research
cold.
concluded.
Huh. Could use the bodies as fuel, come on. And there we go. Ooh, extra habitability would be nice. But it's also really expensive. The ability to have some extra food in space is definitely inviting. Yeah, I am going to colonize this planet as soon as I'm able. Look at all the tile blocks we can now remove here. Well, the mountains would also be very useful for this. But, well, Betharian power trumps everything. Except perhaps Donald. That was such a lame joke, I'm sorry.
Construction project concluded.
You built a power
Anomaly
plant.
found.
The surface of this asteroid is littered. Yeah, we've seen that before. It's on fast. You're happy, which gives us a lot of influence, which is nice. From rifles plus 0.6. It has increased because they are now our neighbor. And neighboring rivals provide a lot more benefits because basically this
Initial
game saying,
colonization
yeah, this should
phase
probably be a
complete.
rifle. We have established the colony of the Temple of the Sun in the Waskar system. I mean, that sounds wrong. No. What do we want here? We could definitely build a build a agrobot. And we're going to build a gene clinic to help increase production of peoples. Yeah, I know. I don't really care. And also a monument. Words are hard. Yeah, so far so good. Should probably also start cleaning this. Now that's enough orders for that. And we've lost all the minerals, so we need to save up again. This asteroid was evidently used as a junkyard. Well, let me take this again. This was where? Sure. Great. What? 13? And there was 6, and there was a lot of engineering. Outpost here would be nice. How many times have I mentioned that an outpost there would be nice? Perhaps I should just do it. How much would that cost me? How much is that back? 200.
Anomaly found.
Yeah. You will build it. Because kind of Ezra about our science team found some sort of irregularity. Well then. Discover what it is, matey.
Research concluded.
You cut off. You just whining because that. Sentinel point defense. Cool. Is nice. How long would it take me? 38 months. How long will it take me to... not nearly as long. Fusion reactor, yes. Look at my society, it's amazing. Yeah. The snails versus the turtles, and there we also have starfish. It's kind of a weird galaxy we're in at the moment. Among the asteroids surrounding Odin 438, I know it's one, but I don't care. We have discovered an alien ship adrift. It is not responding to attempts to hail them. If it's due to it being unable to interpret a signal or some other reason we do not know. Science officer Torba Namta recommends that we get a construction ship to tow it out of the debris field. If left untouched, it risks being crushed by the asteroids. We can either scrap it for loads of minerals. Where is it? It's all the way over there. My construction ship is busy. It needs to go like that. It's a long way. It's a lot of minerals. I'll go for the minerals. I'm sorry, but
Situation log updated.
how long do we have for this? 500 days. You are going to get over here. No, I want you to stop everything and research project. There we go. Once you've done that,
Research
then you
concluded.
can go and build a research station. Actually, also build a mining station because 4 energy credits is amazing. And finally finish off these two. So why did I go for it eventually? Because it's what my race would do. Right, we have better spaceports. And we can instantly go on for the destroyer, so yes we will. It's gonna take a long while. What did we research? Alright, not extremely useful, but it's, you know, it's a better capital, I think. Yeah. Might be nice. All of them would be nice though. And let us upgrade our spaceports as soon as possible. Then again, no, I was saving for a colony ship. And I will do so. So how are you in strength? Technically equivalent. You're free power superior, that's a bad thing. Your technology is inferior though. So that's a relief. However, I am going to, you know, just, you know, to be sure. That's a pity. There's a lot more evasion and speed in combat, which, you know, for missiles really isn't all that important. Not yet, anyway. I'd rather have one deflector than lose the armor or lose the deflector in favor of a little bit faster ship. I do think I'm going to... no, we'll wait until this one's done, then we'll end the episode.
Special project concluded.
So you were over here, you will be going here right now. Science Officer Torba Kelly has successfully restored power to the automated shipyard over Woskar 6A. The facility immediately resumed its interrupted construction order, using what materials it had on hand to build an advanced frigate of unknown design. Unfortunately, the ancient facility broke down completely afterwards and has been deemed beyond repair. We have sent a crew to the new ship and pressed it into service for our fleet. We get lots of experience and a new ship, which looks a bit weird. It looks like a pirate ship, really. Oh, look at it. It seems to be powered by mass drivers. Or laser, you know, or lasers. Level 4 lasers. Whoa. And level 4 armor. Oh, whoa, this one's still level 1 hyperdrive, which is really annoying. But apart from that, I think we have a flagship. The Dark Wanderer. Yeah. Well, with that, I am going to. Oh, can we zoom in even more? Oh, we can if you actually follow the ship. Oh, that's interesting. I never knew that. I'm definitely going to make a screenshot of this one. Means this button and, well, this button, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, nice. That's actually a really good ship. Let's return to normal. There we go. Sorry for the rapid changing of screens there. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I do hope to see wow, words. I do hope to see you again next time.